Hello, I am Miss Sozan, mathematics teacher at Lezan English Private Basic School. Today we are going to study fractions and decimals. Fractions and decimal. In here we have fractions. In fractions we have numerator and denominator. The top number is numerator. The bottom number is denominator. Here we have this example. But let's see what are decimal numbers. What are decimal numbers? Decimal numbers is another way of representing a fraction. Here, if you look at this example, this is a fraction number. This is a decimal number. In here, we have 4 over 10. We can read 4 over 10. In here, we say 0.4. 0.4. For example, if you look at this whole, every time our denominator is 10. Every time our denominator is 10. Our figure is divided into 10 parts. Look at here, students. In this figure, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 parts shaded out of 10 parts. 4 parts shaded out of 10 parts. In fractions, we say 4 out of 10 parts have been shaded. 4 out of 10 parts have been shaded. But in decimals, we say 0.4 parts have been shaded in. 0.4 parts have been shaded in. For example, if I have this fraction, for example, if I have 7 over 10, if I ask you, convert this fraction into decimals, you say we have 10, every time we have 10. So if I write down this as a decimal number, I have to write down 0 point. What's our numerator? Our numerator is 7. So 0.7. This number is fraction number. This is decimal number. Here we can write another example. For example, if you have 3 over 10. If I ask you, convert this number to a decimal number, you have to write down 0.3. 0.3. Okay, now let's go to this example. We said that every time we have 10 equal parts. Every time we have 10 equal parts. If I want to write down the fractions or decimals, what shall we do? We have 10 equal parts, so our denominator will be 10. How many equal parts have been shaded in this figure? We have 1, 2 parts, so our numerator will be 2. So 2 parts out of 10 parts have been shaded in. Okay, if we want to write down this in decimals, we have to write down 0 point. How many parts have been shaded in? 2 equal parts have been shaded in. So our decimal number is 0.2. The fraction is 2 parts out of 10, or we can say 2 tenths. In decimal number, we say 0.2. 0.2. Okay guys, hope you